Hello YouTube, this is Game Freak JLS here to bring you a video on how I got my CP, my 300 CP, and how I have built throughout my Black Desert experience. And I'm here to help you guys out on how you can cook your way to 300 CP, and that's basically what I did starting from the range of like 100 CP is as I learned the game, how I got to 300 CP. So I'm going to share my information on how I did it. I'm going to show you two different ways to make it fast. Um, Basically, there's a really fast way and then there's an alright way. So let's get to it. Alright, so basically this is my farmer. Okay, so I have farms. You're gonna need some farms in this, and the ingredient that we're gonna use to push the CP really quick is essence of liqueur. I'm gonna go through everything that you need to make this product and to speed up your CP, so then you can create your massive empire. Alright, so with farms, okay, and making essence of liqueur, you need fruit. So what kind of fruit do I grow? I grow grapes. Personally, it doesn't matter. You can grow apples, you can grow strawberries. Basically, I grow anything that I can find on the marketplace. So I will run to the marketplace down there, and I will look for grape seeds. Any grape seeds that I can find on the market. So we can just go to marketplace. We can go to material. I'll type grapes. All right, and there's grape seeds. So there's 8 on the market. All right, you could also search strawberries. So we could go strawberries. All right, there's no base strawberry seed, so I wouldn't use that. We could do apple. There's no apple seeds. I don't know if they actually have that in the game, but all I know is that I'll do strawberries or I'll do grapes. Then what I will do is I'll plant my grapes or my strawberries. And normally what I do is I work like a 10-hour shift, so I will before I go to work, I will make sure that I have these growing, and then by the time I get home, they will be ready to turn into grapes. And I get about an average of 100 grapes per seed that I plant. You can plant 2 on small farms, so they take up 2 slots. Or if I was to do strawberries, they would take up 4 slots. So they would only take up 1 slot. Strawberries take 1 slot, grapes take 2 for each small farm. Now, if you had bigger fences, then I believe, okay, so small fences have 4 slots, medium have 7, and large have 10. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is hop to an alt. So what I would do is before I go to work or before I go to sleep, I'll set up my farms and I'll grow grapes or I'll grow strawberries. Then what I also have to increase my grape empire, as I could call it, is I will gather grapes. So you can gather grapes in Velia, you can gather grapes in Olivia. So right here, if I click on my map, alright, there's my character. You kind of can't see because of this event, but right here there's a bunch of grapes, and what you're going to want to use is a magic hoe, or you can use any type of hoe really, but you could also use your hands. The reason why hoes are really important though is not only are you getting your gathering up on this character, and you can do this on your main character also, but if you use an alt, you'll be saving yourself time, so you don't have to always take your main everywhere to gather these materials. So it's very important to create alts that you can place around the map to help speed up the process. So like as an example, since I have a hoe, I will gather these grapes, and since I don't have an empty slot, it's not going to work. This might hurt people that I'm throwing away this stuff. I'm sorry. But as we gather, alright, boom, I got grapes. 3. You're like, whoa, that's not even a lot. Well, it's not really a ton, but the the important thing is you are gathering grapes, and if you have a hedgehog, which I do, it basically gives you a chance to proc more grapes, so that will also speed up the process of getting CP. So if you don't have a hedgehog, it does cost money. It's quite a lot of money. If I go to function, it's basically the Amerigo's welcome pack. It costs 44 pearls, but you'll get a hedgehog, and he'll increase the chance. I think it's like around a 20% chance every time you gather that it'll give you another proc of grapes. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and hopefully we can get a proc real quick, so that I can continue and move on to the next way of how I got my CP. So come on, I want to show the hedgehog. Don't do this. Alright, okay, so like in that instance, we also, if you use a hoe versus using your hands, you can get grape seeds. So this is another way to, if you have farms, you can take this and you can take it to your farms. So you can infinitely grow grapes, basically, for free. Alright, the other thing, I'm not going to do the hedgehog because it looks like it's not working right now. It does work, though. Another thing is you can pick up this node. So from Olivia, right south, Casta Farm, is a grape node. So you can put a worker on this node. So I also have this worker that gathers grapes for me. Alright, so right now I'm showing you kind of the slower version, but not slower version of basically the more money efficient way of gathering grapes. Just finish off this and how I got my CP. So then I'm going to switch to this character in Calpheon. So you can also buy these. You can straight up buy them. That would probably be the quickest way to getting your CP up. So then you don't have this other way that I'm doing it. To build up your CP the quickest, which a lot of people are probably going to want to do. But the reason I don't do it is because I like gathering. You have a chance to get hards and sharps, which you're going to use for all your other enhances in the game. But right here in Calpheon, I don't know if you can see my little character down here, but in this spot right here in this building is a fruit vendor. So you can click on this vendor, you can shop, you can buy strawberries. Just know that they cost 700 silver for just one. Whereas if you buy a seed, if I type in seeds, okay, these only cost 3,000 silver, so they cost, do math, 4 times as much silver for the seed, but you get 100 grapes versus 1 strawberry. So this is the quickest way, but it also costs a lot of silver. So you could technically go grind for a couple hours, come take your money, and just put it into the grapes and get to making essence of liqueur. I'm going to show you my character I have next to the cook vendor. So there's cook vendors in every town. This one's in Heidel. I'll show you where he is in Heidel and how to make essence of liqueur. So you need 1 fruit. Okay. You also need, if I can let this load real quick. You will also need these other 2 materials to create essence of liqueur. So you will need Levening Agents, and you will need, I just gotta check my thing real quick. Hold on. Make sure I'm not steering you guys to the wrong place. I actually have everything wrote down. Sugar. I believe it's sugar. This is bad. hold on 1 second. All right, so basically the cook vendor, if you don't know where he is, if we go into Heidel, he's going to be in this building. So this giant building up here, upstairs in that building. I just don't want to tell you guys the wrong items to making essence of liqueur. Basically, probably the majority of my cooking has been done with essence of liqueur. Do I not have a... Okay, so I've already burnt through these. Alright, here we go. Essence of liqueur. Alright, so 1 fruit. Okay, it's wheat flour. Alright, so wheat flour and leavening agent. So that's where you get the leavening agent, was the cook vendor. To make flour, you need either potato flour, you need corn flour, wheat flour. Alright, the reason why I use wheat flour is because these 2 nodes offer wheat. So if we click on this, I have a worker on wheat. Over here, I have another worker on wheat. And what you do is you grind wheat. So I got 91,000 wheat. All right. And I specifically use this to make wheat flour. So the reason why I have so much is because I've already burnt through all my wheat flour. But you will grind this. So you will hit the process button, you'll hit grind, and then you will have wheat, and you will grind the wheat, and it'll make wheat flour, thus making essence of liqueur. So hopefully you know where I'm going. If you have seen my how to massive produce advanced cooking utensils, you're gonna want a lot of alts, and this is gonna help you make or get your CP up really quickly. Things you're also going to want to need. Right now I have this guy in Pilgrim's Haven, but to get your cooking speed down, I have the Pearl Shop item. So if we go to outfits, and I will just scroll down. Yeah, is it called outfit? No, it's called costume. Okay, so I'll go to the costume, and it will be called this, canopy. So it doesn't say cooking costume, but you can buy also the, if you want to increase your speed as quick as possible to getting your CP and cooking your way there, you can buy the cooking outfit, and it's called the canopy for 2,900 pearls at the moment. Also, you're going to want a cooking costume. So if we go to armor function, we type in cook. Okay, so you're going to want a cooking costume, which is also, as you can see, the base thing is -1 second. If you have a +1, -2 second, +2, -3 second, and the higher it goes, which it maxes out at 5. Right now, at the moment, I have a +3. So I have -4 seconds off my cooking time. You're also going to want Tef sandwich. So if we type Tef sandwich right here. All right, this will take off -0.5 seconds off your cooking time, which will help you get closer to 1 second. That is the max speed. 1 second is the lowest you can get your cooking time. And then the last item that you're going to want is an alchemy stone. Yeah, we can just search alchemy and life stone. They don't go off often, or they go off kind of often. What you can do is you can put things on notice. So I could click on this, put notice, and if I left click it, anytime someone lists this item, it'll go up in the auction or in the marketplace, and you'll have 15 minutes until it will actually appear, and then you can buy the item, or you can bid on the item. Other players will also have to be able to bid on it. I'm not sure how to create alchemy stones yet, but right now at the moment, this is the one I have. I have the 40 mil one, so -1.1 seconds. So you're going to want an alchemy stone. So hopefully that helps you guys out. That's how I got to 300 CP. Was I farmed grapes every single day. I let my worker gather grapes, and I also, whenever my energy was full on any alts, I could also gather grapes in Velia, or you could do it in Olivia. And then the quickest way would be to buying, but it is going to cost you a lot of silver. And then we went over where to get the other product and the wheat. So hopefully that will help speed you guys up. If you haven't checked out my how to make a bunch of cooking utensils, you can. You're also going to need to know that if you want to cook your way to your CP. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Leave a like on the below. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Hopefully I'm helping you guys out. Thanks for watching. See ya.